Good.
Verse evil. Evil. Evil.
Welcome back to Good vs. Evil.
What you are about to hear is a comedy program.
Good vs. Evil.
It is not meant to be taken seriously.
As always, on the good side of things, David Steves.
And I am the evil side. John Batch. John Batch.
This is Good vs. Evil.
What's going on, my friend?
My friend David Steves, how are you, sir?
I'm doing very well. Love
Good,
the
good.
intro.
Love the intro. I'm glad you could remember to do our normal intro that we always do. That was much appreciated there.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Good vs. Evil. As always, on the good side of things, David Steves.
And I am the evil side, John Batch. Had to give David a little bit of shit already, because David, my friend,
We're bidding
We're
adieu
almost there.
to 2020. We're letting it
almost
go.
there. We're almost fucking there, dude. Like this feels like we're like fourth in inches. You know what I mean? Like we're right there, but there's enough time for something to go wrong. So we're gonna see. we're gonna see what happens. But
I didn't realize this. We're both wearing black. It's like a funeral for 2020. Like we are just completely letting it go.
I love it. Speaking of letting go, David, since we are starting dry January effective tomorrow, we are drinking heavily tonight, and one of the things that we always talk about, David. What are you drinking tonight, my friend?
Well, tonight I'm going to be drinking. It's kind of crazy. So I have my beer of choice, which is down to the last beer, which is all day IPA, and then I'm switching over to a crowd favorite, Captain Morgan and Diet Coke.
All right. I can live with that. I can live with that.
I was a former captain. I always used to be like, "To Captain of Coke for the captain," and I just never got away from it. There's no major liquor or lieutenant colonel or anything like that. So stopping at captain is completely fine.
Right.
How
Absolutely.
about you, John? What do you? This is the final bid to 2020 and our final bid to alcohol for an entire month. So what are you? What are you putting down your lips?
So I am going with something a little bit local to me. It's the Beer Barrel Bourbon from New Holland Brewing Company here in West Michigan. Very happy to be drinking it again. Support local, right? As we all do.
Absolutely.
Unless you're drinking Captain Morgan. But I'm just fucking with you.
There
But,
was a Captain
dude,
Morgan at some point on Lake Michigan.
Okay, we'll go with that, dude. This got me into trouble already, though. This earlier tonight. This
how long have you been drinking?
That's not the point, David. That's not the point. The point is it's gonna be a good night. Okay,
it's gonna be a great night.
Dude, so I was trying to promote the event earlier today, right? I was going to add some photos to my story because people look at that and that's an event. Hey, woo, whatever. But I accidentally selected select multiple, and when I asked you how many photos you want, I selected select multiple. And one of those photos I selected to add to my story was one that Demi had sent me a few days ago. That was, shall we say, intimate in nature.
John, John.
Full frontal. Okay. She was just kind of. I shouldn't do this because I think her dad's watching. But
good thing you guys are engaged.
Right. My point being though, that. It was a good time. It was a good time. And but no, I didn't end up posting it. Thank God I caught that just in time. But my fat fingers combined with alcohol made for an interesting choice there.
I love it. You're guaranteed a good story at least.
Right, exactly. So that's how the end of my 2020 is going so far. I may be going into 2021 single.
You wish.
Well,
she sticks around.
Don't give me that
lot,
much trouble.
Man.
All right.
Right?
No shit. How's the end of your? How is the end of your year going, my friend?
It's going. I got my girls back today, so it's been
Yes.
fantastic. I have banished them to their rooms so that we can do this podcast. Um,
Smart man.
I was like, "You play with the Switch. You play with the computer. You switch it halfway through." No. We had Christmas today, so it's been I've been waiting almost a week for them to have Christmas, and so they finally came home. They had Christmas. They had a great time. They got to unwrap the presents, and they're so just grateful for the stuff they get, which I'm really appreciative of because, parents try to make Christmas amazing, and I remember my mom and dad making it amazing. So it's just nice to see how grateful they are. And they're just great kids. They really are. They're fantastic. I love them to death. But yeah, they got new sleds and it's not going to snow for another month. So that's great.
This is fucking what is going on with this winter? Like, look,
This is the worst.
It's 2020. What are you gonna do? You know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna try now to see if I can get you to do it. But if not, I'm gonna get you by the end of the episode. I guarantee it, David. I know. You're the good side of things, but I know that your children are home. But can I get from you just one? Fuck 2020.
No, they're still super awake.
I'm gonna get you by the end of the episode. That's my
F 2020. That's like as good as I can do right now.
Oh, that might be the gayest thing I've ever seen you do. Okay, you're right. There's a couple. There are a few other.
Not as bad as how some people dance to music as I was doing earlier. So
yeah, no, it's well, I think most people have seen us dance, and those people are now blind. So that's great, David. Let's keep that up. I don't know if you remember. I think an episode or two that we recorded. I had mentioned that I was wanting to take you out to the clubs once all this is over and trying to get you laid.
That's not gonna help.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to change my mind, man. I don't know.
It's not gonna help. Well, hey, a huge thank you to everybody though that is tuning in right now. We truly appreciate it. 2020 has just not been characteristic for anybody. And what's nice is that we can sit here, we can relax, we can tell jokes, have a good time, and welcome you in all together.
Oh, sorry. Was I supposed to speak? I was drinking. I don't really give a shit. I'm just here to drink. That's fucking.
Yeah, right. If the people could hear what you stress about behind the scenes,
you
would know that is a total facade. John is putting on a strong man persona right now.
It's because I am a strong man, David.
Yeah, for sure, dude.
All right. Well, let's get this party started, David. Speaking of drinking, we always talk about at the beginning of each episode what we're going to drink. And of course, no better way to end this than end this year with some drinks. One of my favorite people who has been in the Grand Rapids scene for a minute. He has been doing a new web series, been doing this for a while. He calls Bartending with Carl, where he makes different drinks and always in a comical way. Usually brings on comic guests as well on occasion. It is also his birthday today, David. So let's give a huge lukewarm welcome to Carl Sobel.
Here he is.
Is he
birthday boy?
There he is, nice and sideways too. He's already shit-faced. That's good.
Look at that, man. You are a Chippendales dancer. Look at him.
I love it.
You're goddamn right.
You are sideways though.
Right. I don't know if I don't know if you can.
There it is.
There we go. All right.
There he is. Look at that sexy son.
I'm new to technology, guys.
Is that a Liberace jacket? What is that?
It's a Carl Sobel jacket. Get it right, bitch.
Glad to have you on, Carl.
David not swearing. John still has a Christmas tree up. Get with the times, dude.
This is not my shit. Listen, if it was up to me, we never would have had one in the fucking first place. But I don't have balls anymore, apparently. So
sounds like it.
Yeah. So, Carl, first of all, again, happy birthday, man. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
On making
happy
another
birthday.
Year around the sun. We're all super excited for you.
Hell yeah.
No, it is definitely glad to have you here, man. You are again the host of Bartending with Carl, among other things. So let's get the fuck out of 2020, dude. What are you making for us to drink tonight?
Okay, I have made 2. We're gonna start with we're gonna do a quick little shot called the Cherry Bomb. Okay, so I'll just walk you guys through it. You guys good with that?
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, cool. So first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna get about an ounce. You're gonna get your shaker with ice. I already pre-filled it because I knew time is of the essence. I have more shit to do tonight besides this.
He doesn't. Yeah, he's the same as
Hey, John, this is my time to talk, so if you could just, be quiet. Thank you. All right, so now if you're a man, you're going to make about a serving for about 2-3 people. So you're going to do about an ounce of bourbon. So I'm going to pour about an ounce into the shaker. And then you're going to want to use this anything, but I'm like high class. So I have Eastern Keel bourbon. It's really fucking good. Way too good for this drink, actually. And then you're going to put an ounce of bourbon, an ounce of grenadine, because if you're going to puke, you want it to taste good coming back up. And grenadine.
Never thought about that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all about it's really important, You got to think ahead. That's what I do. All right, and then the last ingredient is going to be amaretto. I don't know what amaretto actually is. My girlfriend asked me earlier, and I said, I don't know. It makes me forget things. So
that's a good one, Carl.
Cherry syrup, right?
I don't know. I've never tried it on pancakes, but I'm sure it'd be good. So, all right, we have all that in the shaker. Now I'm gonna shake this up, but honestly, it's like, hold on, it's really warm where I'm at. So,
whoa!
Oh, this is my favorite part of the show, David.
I feel like I need some dollar bills.
Okay.
I got to be honest. I'm gonna have to mute my video here for a second because I am gonna have to take care of some things. But sorry, go ahead, Carl.
All right, so now I'm gonna shake this up real quick. Got it good and. Yeah, I think that's good. Now we're going to strain into the shot glass. So this is a cherry bomb. It's supposed to taste like a cherry bomb. I've never had a cherry bomb before. But here it is, the cherry bomb. The pivotal part, the taste test. You ready, guys?
Oh, I'm ready for you.
Let's see it.
Cool.
Let's see it. Are you going to take it all? Like a champ. Look at that. That was a really audible gulp.
Yeah, no. I swallowed.
Feels good,
David.
huh?
How do you think I got on this podcast? Fuck. That was a really good drink. I would recommend that. You could probably give that to a kid. I wouldn't recommend your kid. I mean, don't do that. But I mean, I think, I think John probably drank these as a kid.
Right. I mean, I usually bring them to the park, yes, but
yeah.
Right.
If we want them in bed by midnight, we could probably make a couple of those. It's fine.
They won't be as good as the one I just made.
No, that's true.
Yeah, he's got that fucking high class liquor, which you're right. Too good for that drink.
It was a joke, sweetie. Go back to what you're doing.
No, but
no, sorry, sweetie. Just like Carl's used to be.
I can't
shirt.
tell.
Oh, cover up, Carl.
I can't tell if he's trying to cover himself up or if he's touching his nipples like seductively. But either way, I'm in.
Now, did you have that outfit already from dancing earlier tonight, or how has the pandemic affected your stripping career? Is what I'm really curious about.
It never stopped. If you ever look up the dancing bear videos, that's me. So I wear a mask the whole time.
Yes.
Enough.
Yeah. No, I've had this actually.
Right.
This is actually a hand-me-down from my dad when he was a stripper. Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Oh.
It's how I met my birth mom, but don't tell the girl that raised me. So
yeah, it's cyclical. It's cyclical,
Yeah. But
excellent.
yeah, that was the first drink I would make for you guys. So
all right.
Yeah.
All right. How many you got?
Taste it.
I only have 2. The other one is more of a simple one.
All right, that's fair. What you got for me, boss?
So this is called a Black Velvet. It's going to be really popular this time of the year, which is New Year's Eve, because it involves champagne, which that's champagne for you like poor people. But you got your champagne here. You're going to pop it. So 1 second here.
Whoa! Look at that thing.
Beautiful.
Yeah. All right. So now you're going to fill your champagne glass a little bit. And then we're going to let that settle a bit because you don't want too much head. Or you do. I don't know. Sometimes head is good.
Happy New Year's.
Yeah. So we're just gonna keep filling this glass with champagne. I know this is a podcast, so I should probably keep talking about it.
Oh, that's all right. I mean, nobody's paying attention while you're on anyway, Carl.
Oh, thanks, John. Yeah,
yeah.
it's
John, deep burn.
John is so mean. But
No, I'm not. I'm a nice, cuddly bear. I could be a bear cub. I don't know.
You put more champagne in it. So what else is in there? Champagne and.
So it's just champagne. This is
Okay.
This is two things. Then you're gonna take some Guinness. You're gonna just add that.
That sounds really.
And it's just gonna be this is called Black Velvet.
Wow. Is that a
that's
shot?
Beautiful.
No, this is a drink. We're not all alcoholics, David. So we have the Black Velvet. It should look a little more like gradient, but I fucked up. But anyway, we're gonna try this out. I've never had one before, so cheers.
Cheers.
There we go.
This actually isn't that bad.
Really?
It's like a bland kind of like it's like a you're getting like that champagne taste, but with like a little bit of a softness, like roundness to it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So that was my bartending segment. What's up, dudes?
My God, dude. So I mean, first of all, again, happy birthday. What you been celebrating today? Obviously, clearly.
Yeah, I went woke up early, went to the rock climbing gym, and then came home, watched The Jerk, and ate a burrito. So
Nice, dude. Now, how many years
Pretty
around the
day.
sun has this been for you?
32.
Jeez, you're just a baby.
Yeah, I know.
A very sexy baby, which I never thought I'd say that out loud, but
Yeah.
Anyway,
I'm old enough to party, which is what matters.
That's
right,
exactly
absolutely.
what matters. So, Carl, I have a new drink for you to try.
Okay.
So there's going to be a lot of leftover eggnog that's going to be on sale. And Fireball's always on sale because it's disgusting.
Yeah.
And so I came up with what's called the hot nog.
Yeah.
You take eggnog and Fireball and you just mix it together. But you have to stir it, though, because it separates.
Yeah.
And that will straight up get you jolly, my friend.
No, that's really tasty. I've done that before. It's really good. Yeah.
Yeah, it is really
You know what
good.
you're talking about.
Carl, I think you're right. He might be an alcoholic.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Well, not for another month.
Right. Oh no! Actually, I'm glad we had you on here, Carl, because Dave and I, as he mentioned, or as I mentioned as well, we're doing dry January, right?
Yeah.
And I know you did sober October. So, what was that like? What should we expect? Because I don't think I can speak for myself at least. I haven't been sober in close to 15 years. I haven't gone more than a day without drinking because, again, alcoholic. But what was that experience like? What can we look forward to or expect?
Well, you're gonna.
How quickly is John going to get the shakes? Is really what we want to know.
Oh, oops! Because you interrupted me. So. Okay. So when you try sobriety for a bit, you're gonna like make up with friends that you thought you hated. Like your love life will get way better. Like when you get home from a day out with your girlfriend or your wife or your mistress, whatever. Like you're not gonna be too drunk to like play Guitar Hero, if you know what I mean. So it's like it's really good. Like sobriety is good. You save a lot of money, which you can spend on other things. You know, like. Weed.
Right. So I don't have alcohol, so I have more money for Coke. I like the way you're.
Are you doing just
Carl.
straight up dry January? So no alcohol or like no substances at all?
No, nothing. I mean, I'll probably still do.
We're doing caffeine.
Caffeine.
We're allowing
Right.
caffeine.
We're gonna allow ourselves caffeine, but no booze, no weed, no Coke, no anything else. So. That's
You're
that's
gonna
the
do
key.
no nut January as well?
Listen, I'm engaged. I'm already doing that.
Yeah, I was gonna say you guys are
I know,
halfway through
but
dry December.
I don't know. I'm pretty familiar with myself. I don't know. I'd like to keep that going.
Yeah, no, I
get
listen.
it.
But yeah,
sense.
as far as my fiance is aware, yes, I will do no nut anyway.
Good for you, man. I'm proud of you. You'll get a lot smarter.
keep that between us. But
Yeah.
right. No, so that I like that idea. We were actually thinking, Carl, you might be able to help us with this as well. Because we're going to do dry January, and we're thinking that for the year of 2021, then we will do like a new challenge each month. So
Good question.
So I again just spitballing here. Oh, fuck off, dude. Spitballing here. What other challenges? What do you think? We're just
Oh, dude, I got this loaded up. All right. For
All right.
February, you're gonna have Fuck It February. If you have like a couch in your house or something you've always been attracted to, you fuck it. If you have you go on the hike in the woods, there's like a hole in a tree, you fuck that too. Like it's every day you want to try to fuck some other inanimate object. It'll give you a whole new like appreciation.
I do that anyway, but I appreciate the sentiment anyway.
No, but people
can we do like can we do Forgive February and like forgive people like for being on our show and like topless? I don't know. I just spitballing.
David, this is a beautiful man who deserves to be nude whenever he wants to. And Carl, if you want to come on after we're done live streaming,
he made his boobies shake.
Let me see that. Let me see it again. I was looking at the camera.
I just kind of. I just tried to
look at that.
Yeah. I like how David said I have boobies. Like,
I'll be right back. I gotta go take care of something real quick.
I was just projecting. That was me projecting.
Yeah, it's understandable. But no, I mean, March is like boring anyway. So I mean,
that's fair.
Skip March, and then May. I mean, can't think of anything that would rhyme with May. So
Gay May. I mean, we could.
Oh, you nailed it.
Yeah, we got that covered. I mean, orgy every night. Whatever we got to do.
Yeah.
Absolutely. David, it's going to be a whole new experience for you, my friend.
Boy, 2021 is going to come in like a lion.
or a bear, if you want. All right, that's fucking stupid. I don't care.
Good one, John.
Shut up. Oh my God.
Oh,
okay, so
gracious.
April, May, June. Yeah, nobody gives
I don't know.
June.
Prune juice, June.
I like it. All right, well, we'll get off this fucking train. We got a few minutes
Thank
left.
you.
Oh my God. So what are you looking forward to in the new year, my friend?
Man, I'm just really looking forward to obviously there's the normalcy, hopefully getting back to normalcy, but I mean that's I think that's just a lazy answer. But I feel like in this last year, I've learned so much about myself and like pushing myself and like going new directions in like with comedy or just entertainment in general that like I'm really looking forward to seeing what I can unlock in myself and like where that leads me. I mean, like this year I did drag and it's like, who knows what next year will take, like what I'll end up getting involved in next year for a laugh.
God, I hope it involves more drag because it got me. I was turned on by that. Please.
There is potential that someday some girl will show up at open mic that you do not know, and it could be me.
Dude, it wouldn't. Yeah, I mean, honest to God, would not be the first time I've sucked a drag dick. I mean, we can talk about that later, but I feel like I've talked about that on stage before, David. Carl, you might remember that, but yeah, it was.
I never watched you perform, so
that's fair. Yeah, but again, look, there's no shame in that game, It's like she had nice sets. I will give her that. Like they were real, not real, but they were like plastic, but like they weren't like stuff, or you know what I mean. But that's again neither here nor there. But so they were anyway.
More funny.
What?
There's a lot to unpackage here. There's a lot to...
It was a good time. It's good. Listen, I've been drinking since before Christmas. I got nothing left, guys. Fucking 2020.
So how do I get David to say fuck 2020? Because I want to be in on that.
That may be a ball drop word that we may have to hang out to the ball drop on that one.
Yeah.
I'm just maybe I'll get. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe at the ball drop. Maybe at 0.000.
Like you just is it because your kids are here you don't want to swear, or you're just like that in general you don't swear?
So I do. This is the swear jar currently at our house. There's some green in there.
$3 to say fuck 2020.
Well, the kids want to make sure that like every time Mr. John Batch is what they call him. Every time he comes onto the show, they're like, we want him to be a part of the swear jar. I'm like, he can't afford that. Like, he doesn't have
Yeah,
that much money. He's unemployed.
Right. Right. Exactly. I'm fucked, man. But no, we'll set up a GoFundMe, and we can do matching donations for my new vehicle and the swear jar.
Yeah.
I like that. That
And
should
hang
work.
on till midnight. I might do it.
All right.
Okay.
Carl, we may bring you
in for that.
Yeah, I was gonna say we may bring you back in for that. But Carl, it was great to see you, man. Before you get the hell out of here, where can people find you on social media? And just a heads up, we'll make sure we update the description of the video here with everything. Links at the end.
You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook at just Carl Sobel. It's Carl_Sobel on Instagram, and then at Venmo, Carl Sobel. I don't have OnlyFans yet, but okay. Who knows?
I mean, you're heading in the right direction already, my friend. I like what I see. So
yeah, I already got Venmo $13, so this is looking good.
Perfect.
Beautiful.
We love you, dog.
I love it. We'll talk to you soon, my friend. Enjoy yourself. Yep.
Adios.
Bye.
There he is. All right, John. Who's next?
Remove him from the. All right. Get him the fuck out of here.
Hey, who's coming up next?
I love Carl. He's a great guy. Well, so coming up next, David. So this is actually a person who wanted to be here live with us tonight. Unfortunately, couldn't make it. But they did send in a video interview. Now we were going to do an interview with them anyway, but they decided to send in an interview that we were not a part of. They essentially interviewed themselves. It's a very funny guy. His name is Derek Lee Feltner. If you've seen him around the mics and such, you know he's a great guy. This video, I guess, David, I would describe as very Between Two Ferns-esque.
Yes. If you're a big fan of Andy Kaufman or Zach Galifianakis, this is really up your wheelhouse. I think he's hilarious. I love his comedy. So I love watching him perform.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but
go ahead.
Right, he's a great guy, very funny guy. So we're gonna show you a portion of this video because unfortunately we don't have time to show the whole thing. But then at the end here we will at the end of or starting tomorrow rather. See, I'm drinking already. It's too much. I will. We will bring him, or we're gonna post his entire video on the YouTube page, this channel here. First thing tomorrow, so make sure you check that out. But then, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Derek Lee Feltner.
Hey everybody, hang tight. We're still working on the video here.
The interview will be with Kalamazoo comedian, comedic performer, and artist Derek Lee Feltner. This interview will be conducted by Derek Lee Feltner. First question, Derek. How did you get started in comedy?
About 4 or 5 years ago, I decided to pursue stand-up comedy. after talking about it for about 2 or 3 years previous to that. I asked my friend Adam West how to go about that, and he suggested I do a show at this place called Rupert's, which is on a Sunday. They would put you on last. That way, if it was bad, no one would leave early because of how terrible you were. And I've been doing it ever since then. Up until...
How do you figure out what you're going to do?
I have a very well mapped out idea of what I'm going to do with my set from start to finish. If something happens during that from an audience member or equipment based, I will adapt and react accordingly. And that seems to have worked pretty well for me up until this point in the 4 to 5 years I've been doing comedy.
That's very interesting. What is your creative process?
I base everything that I do on fact or truthful things that have happened to either me or close family members or friends. That way I don't ever have to
Really? Would you like to expound on that?
Yes. What I talk about is things that have happened to me or people I know.
That's very interesting. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just saying that it's stuff that's happened to me or close family members, and it's always truthful. That way I don't have to worry about what I'm saying, because it's easier to tell the truth than it is to lie.
You know, I'm not familiar with that. But that does bring me into my next question. Who are some of your influences?
My main influence is Andy Kaufman, Zach Galifianakis.
Yeah, I kind of figured that.
Kristen Shaw, Maria Bamford. Those are my favorite comedians.
So recently, with the pandemic, you've started drawing. Is that correct?
Yes, I started drawing.
Now, have you always been like into drawing, or was that something that has just come about because of the current situation with the pandemic and not being able to perform?
I drew a lot as a child, all the way up until high school, and then a teacher did not like that I was drawing in his class, so so he would stop me from drawing, and then because of
with
that.
Those drawings that you've done, any standouts or favorites that you've really enjoyed doing?
I mean, all of them have been really enjoyable. It's been very therapeutic for me. I would say that my Zach Galifianakis Scrabble diarrhea drawing and the Steve Martin arrowhead have been my favorites so far. So some of my absolute favorites, just based on who they're about.
And then where, like, if people wanted to see this artwork of yours, where could they see it? Is it available online yet?
I mean, you can go to my Instagram page, which is Derek Feltner 1983. You can see it there. And I also am taking commissions for anyone who would like one of their favorite comedian or themselves.
Oh, and you brought pictures.
Yeah, I mean, I already showed them, but yes, these are some of my drawings. And again, I can do custom commissions for those people who want them.
So, with the new year upon us, anything that you have planned for 2021 that you want to accomplish? Maybe something from 2020 that you couldn't do that you're going to push into the new year? Or anything from 2020 that you accomplished that you're pretty proud of that will kind of piggyback onto something that you can do in 2021?
So that's a lot. I have an idea for a movie with a friend of mine Mike Snyder, and we're hoping that we can eventually start working on that. It would be like a documentary about stand-up comedy, or just like a movie about stand-up comedy. I was able to release a cassette tape.
Sorry, I'm just going through my notes here. I had a couple other questions, but that appears to be in another notebook. Just give me 1 second. I'm just going to go grab that.
Okay.
So let me apologize for the technical difficulties at the beginning of that. I am what is technically known in the industry what we call a fucking moron. So let me just be perfectly clear on that.
Don't throw technical stuff to our fans. They may not know that.
But Derek again has some of these drawings for sale. We're gonna put the full video on the channel first thing tomorrow morning. You'll be able to see that. Check that out. He's a fucking hysterical guy, as you just saw, and a great artist with the drawings as well. So
I've purchased
speaking of great artists, though, David, we are running right up against time. So I want to bring in a guy who has made all of our years better with some of he's a musician. He did the theme song that you heard earlier as we just started out. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Brother Jer. How you doing, my friend?
What's up? Am I good? Can you hear me? Is everything?
Yeah,
everything's live?
We can hear you just great. Yes, sir.
I'm pretty yellow, but I think that's okay. We can work around that.
That's good. So, my friend, it has been an interesting year. We're definitely glad to have you in here with us today. Talk to us about what you got going on, because I know you've made some changes. You have Brother Adams, your band. You've branched out now, are doing a new solo project as well, which I'm loving. Again, obviously created the theme song for us, and it looks like you're ready to share some stuff with us today as well. So tell me how that's been going and what you have for us today.
Well, first of all, it was a blast to do that theme song, so I appreciate getting the opportunity to be part of that. I've been trying to do something like that, just kind of it makes you make creative choices, I guess, because I have to cater to a specific thing, and that's pretty fun. But anyway, I'm doing a lot of the hip hop ish stuff right now, trying to explore some R&B territory with the whole brother. Well, it's Brother Jer is like the tag for the social media, but I'm just going by Jer, I guess, really for the project.
Fair enough. I don't know where David went, but that's all right. That's great, man. So yeah, you're getting into the. There he is. He's back. The hip hop more, which again I'm loving it. You've got your guitar here tonight, man? I love that. What do you think about playing for us tonight?
So this was like a tricky one, because like you've been saying, I've got Brother Adams, which is my psychedelic rock trio.
Right.
And then I'm doing some of this like hip hop solo stuff, and that's really just kind of been birthed out of having more time to be creative right now. No shows. So I'm sitting at home, need to get this energy out. And so this is kind of what's happening. So I'm just kind of like trying to learn some new tricks and just kind of exposing that whole experience to the world. So today I think I'm going to do like a little bit of something, to represent Brother Adams, a little bit of something to represent what I'm doing kind of now with this new stuff. And then also, my open mic family is very near and dear to me, so I wanted to do something special that kind of will be nostalgic for those folks. So I think we're gonna have some fun here. I'm gonna give it a shot. This is what I'm gonna do here for this one to kind of like represent this new stuff I'm doing.
Yeah.
This is so new and so raw that it's very in the spirit of what I'm doing. This is like, I'm kind of going to do a guitar version of one of my new like hip hop songs. So it's going to be it's going to be a more melodic version of it, but we'll give it a shot. I've never done this before. I'm debuting it right now, I guess. So,
I mean, what better way to kick out 2020 with a brand new version of this song, Jared? So let's
hit it.
Let's try it. okay, okay. I did not wake up just to play today. So get the motherfucker out my face. Let's pray. Goodness gracious, Satan, not today. Let's pray. Goodness gracious, Satan. Goodness gracious, Satan. All I'm really trying to say is that I don't wake up for playing with myself. That's masturbating. You can hear me on your station. You can put me on your playlist when you're tuning in. Make fun of me when I'm like I'm a I ain't never gonna stop, no, I'm here for the top. Everybody wanna know am I the single and the top, so I got something to say. Well, the fuck about my face, I didn't wake up just to play, okay, Satan, not today. Hey, okay, I did not fucking wake up just to play today. So get the motherfucker out my face, let's pray. Goodness gracious, Satan, not today, let's pray. Goodness gracious, Satan. Oh, goodness gracious, Satan. Well, I don't know who you thought that you met, but it ain't me. Maybe you're confused about that type of man you see. Hold on, wait a minute, drink it in. It's an anomaly. It's a God you see right in front of thee. Get down on your knee and pray, boy, pray, boy. What the fuck you say, boy? Did not wake the fuck up just to play. I came to make noise, make noise, make noise, make noise. Hey, okay. I did not fucking wake up just to play today. So get the motherfucker out my face. Let's pray. Goodness gracious, Satan, not today. Let's pray. Goodness gracious, Satan. Oh, goodness gracious, Satan.
Dude, I fucking love that, dude. First of all, I was hoping you would play that song because it's one of my favorite songs of the new stuff that you've got. It's fucking incredible, and the lyrics first of all, and then the the non-instrumental version as well is fucking gold. But I just for I guess some inside knowledge here, Demi, my fiance, is kind of acting as our producer, kind of working in my ear a little bit, and she sent me a message as you were playing. She's because I'm enjoying it, but she said, John, quit bobbing your fucking head. You have no rhythm.
Was I bobbing my head on rhythm? I thought I had rhythm.
You probably are fine. I, on the other hand, have nothing. So, no, again, one of my favorite songs. So, I mean, talk to us about some of the inspiration behind some of the new stuff as well. Again, I know you talked a little bit about how you started doing some of that, but I mean more inspiration of some of the lyrics, like that song. Where did that come from?
So, I mean, it's funny. There's a mix of word salad going on with a lot of this new stuff, and just like trying to show off like maybe like a braggadocious side of myself that I don't normally. I like to kind of, throw a more humble spin on my whole aesthetic when it comes to discretion's important, and I I like to pretend sometimes that I'm maybe not the asshole I am, but sometimes everyone's got that little devil on their shoulder, and I guess some of these lyrics are kind of that devil on your shoulder type stuff. But at the same time, yeah, just some words sometimes it's just words that I think are sounding cool. It's just going Dylan at it and just throwing some stuff at the wall and going, this sounds cool. This feels like the vibe I'm in at the moment. And I'm just going with it. So it's just kind of like really raw and compared to what I've done previously and a lot of the rock stuff I've done and Brother Adam's stuff. Because I'm just like trying to not overthink anything, really. That's really important to me right now. And this song, yeah, it's just braggadocious. It's just... I thought Goodness Gracious Satan was a cool little, I don't know, I don't even know where that came from. It's just like that shit that just gets sent down from somewhere and pops in your head. But that version of it, man, I was kind of anxious. You could probably like feel the nerves on me, but because I haven't done that yet. But
Beautiful. I loved it. It was fucking gold. Yeah.
I figured, well, my 15-year-old son from the other room was like, "Hey, you working on a new version of Goodness Gracious Satan?" And he's like, "Oh, I like it. I like it."
Yeah.
Like, yes. So if your 15-year-old son thinks it's cool, I think you're off to a good start.
You're golden.
You're in
Right.
with the youth.
He's a fan of you guys, by the way. In fact, my kids are watching this on YouTube right now in the living room. That can't be good.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, that's that.
Not
listen,
sorry.
Jared,
I'm a good influence.
yeah, listen, Jared. Like I would never. You're one of my really good friends, and I would never in a million years question your parenting skills. But Jesus Christ, dude.
I love you, kids.
Well, I mean, he basically says Satan not today. It's John. Him Satan not today is the same thing. When I go, oh John, that's the same thing. That's exactly what that lyric is.
Oh my God, that's fantastic. All right, hey Jared, I think we probably got time for one more song. Do you got anything else in the pocket or?
Yeah, if we're gonna do one more, let's do this one. So this is a song we released during quarantine, during the lockdowns, kind of towards the beginning of it, with my band Brother Adams. It's a song kind of about what's going on, and I thought it was appropriate for this. It's kind of lighthearted and silly in nature, so I thought it would be apt. This one's called "The Rich Will Still Be Rich." Let's try it out. Everybody's crazy. Everybody's sick. Nobody's working. The whole world's gone to shit. And if there's one thing that I know is absolutely true, the rich will still be rich. And we're all gonna get screwed. Well, some folks say that Tom Hanks is a pedophile. Oh! And those same folks say Rita Wilson too. Well, I don't know, man, that theory sounds a little wild. The rich will still be rich, and we're all gonna get screwed. Everybody's crazy, hoarding groceries. I had to get a birthday, 'cause you bought all the TP. Well, there's a lot of shitty assholes. I'm talking assholes just like you. But they're all soaking wet in Tiger King's the truth. That's right. Well, some folks say that Tom Hanks is a pedophile. Well, that's right. And those same folks say Rita Wilson too. Well, I don't know, man, that theory sounds a little wild. The rich will still be rich. Hey! The rich will still be rich. Mitch will still be Mitch. And we're all gonna get screwed. Everybody's crazy. Fuck Mitch McConnell.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I love
This
it.
thing just came to
That's
me in
that
the
guy.
moment. I don't know. You can, you know.
No
Right.
recent events have spurned that song, right?
That's the new edit. That's the updated edit, because I put that out before things really got heat. You know, where they are.
Right.
I'm drinking
I love
cherry
it,
wheat,
man.
by the way, guys. If you want to know my beverage of choice.
Yes. What do we got there? Cherry wheat, you
We got
said?
the Sam Adams.
Sam Adams cherry.
Cherry wheat. Sherry.
Beautiful.
Nothing but the fanciest. You guys like Sam Adams?
I
Sam
do
Adams.
love Sam Adams.
It's good. It's a good go-to, I think.
Yeah, we
It is.
we
It's easy,
drink
yeah.
anything,
Mhm.
Jared. It's not. So before we get out of here, man, we've got just a couple minutes left here, and again, we're gonna update the description here with all the links at the end of the evening. But where can people find you? Where can they listen to your music, other than
Sure.
Spotify? Because fuck them, they don't give you
They
enough
don't
money.
pay.
Right.
Don't go there.
Yeah. I would agree with all that. So yeah, just at Brother Jer on all the socials, the Instagram, Facebook, it'll be that. Brother Jer on Bandcamp, on SoundCloud. Buy my stuff on Bandcamp, that would be the best. Yeah, and if you want to check out Brother Adams, you can find it, just search Brother Adams on all of it, ADAMS, Brother Adams, and yeah, you can find all that, and just be sure to look into Elbow Room Open Mic as well while I'm here tagging. So
absolutely,
yeah.
Awesome. Fantastic, Jared. Well, thank you again for joining us here. We really appreciate that. We thank you for sending off this year with us. I sincerely hope you have a much better 2020 or 2021 rather. I can't again. Cheers.
We love you, brother. We miss you. We love you. We can't wait to see you perform again.
Hey, I love you guys. Thank you for having me. This is awesome. Appreciate
it.
You bet.
Enjoy the rest of your evening, sir.
All right. Adios, y'all.
Adios.
Bye, guys.
Now, David, this next guest that we have here, let me see here. The next guest that we have, he just stopped in. I don't know where he went.
Dude, I'm psyched, man. We've had the best guests tonight. To be honest,
we have.
Really have.
I am very excited about this next guest. I saw he was waiting to get in, and then he stepped out. So I'm going to reach out to
we gotta get him back in.
I'm working on getting him back in right now.
He's worth it. You guys are going to love him.
So while I'm reaching out to him, David, I just want to talk to you real quick and get some information from you. Again, it's been a tough year, but that's okay. We've had some good things happen, some not so good things, but we are almost to a new year. What are you looking forward to the most yourself in 2021?
Golly, man, that's great. So like this year, I totally missed hanging out with my family. So in 2021, I'm hoping that everything gets back a little bit back to normal, so we can travel, so we can do some things. The one thing that I really appreciate about 2020 was being able to go out and camp with my girls and just strengthen the bond, between myself and my daughters. But I've really missed that bringing them to their family and having family gatherings and things like that. It's a little bit harder. Like my family's from New York, hence the Mets hat. And, we always like to get back out east and get them out there. So whenever we can do that is the best. And we cannot wait to connect with family again.
I totally
in person.
Right. No, I get that. No, it's I'm kind of the same way. I'm ready to start doing live performances again because I don't give a shit about my actual family. I just want and I'm hoping they're not. They better not be watching, or I'm out of the will fucking quick. But
they might be. There's a couple folks on.
Oh, we are doing all right, aren't we?
We are doing good. We're doing really well, man. Thank you all for spending your New Year's Eve with us. We appreciate that. We know we can't be out in a jam-packed area, but we can all be together in some way or another. That's the big thing.
And it is the most important thing. Again, it's been a hell of a year, David. But we're almost there. We're fourth in inches, baby. We're this fucking close.
There's a vaccine. We're ready to go.
We are. So we might have talked about this. I'm sure we have. Or you're taking the vaccine?
I mean, I haven't been offered it yet, but as soon as it is made available, I will go ahead and I will opt in. I'm vaccinated for smallpox and anthrax. If anybody needs help opening up any suspicious mail that's coming to them during the holidays, I'm available for hire. That's like $20 a mail.
I mean,
suspicious mail opening.
I just assume it's Coke and try to snort a little bit, see what happens.
Yeah, that could be fatal.
Listen, if honest to God, if what I've done with my life and my fiance have not killed me yet. I'll take my fucking chances, man.
No, but I mean, anthrax, smallpox, it's all the same.
It really is. It really is. David, 2020, as we've mentioned, has been a shit show. For many of us, there have been some ups, some downs. Sometimes it feels like a lot more downs. But there have been some bright spots as well, my friend. One of the bright spots that I had recently, I think we've all seen it, was the gentleman in Elyria, Ohio, who got the shit knocked out of him with a can of Twisted Tea.
That was so great. So many good memes. So many good memes on that.
Possibly the greatest way to end the night or the year. that being said, and I think our guest is about ready to come on. So before he comes on quickly, what is one highlight that you've seen from 2020 so far? Just one brief.
One brief highlight from 2020.
Yeah.
Oh, geez, man, that's put me on the spot. I would have to say it was the coming together and voting and getting out the vote. Right, a lot of people voted. Doesn't matter who you voted for, but we all got out and exercised our right. Right, so I mean that's important.
Absolutely, I couldn't agree more. Now our next guest is here and with us, David. He is a well-known comedian in the Michigan area, certainly within the Midwest as well. Obviously the pandemic has hit him hard. Now he's done a lot of video content before, but he's really stepped it up now as we've all been in quarantine. There's a lot of new video content that you can definitely check out. He has done things such as a segment called Cooking with Mike. He's done a lot of other video content as well. It's Mike Logan. Thank you so much for coming. I love the look, man.
Oh, dude, he's a superstar. Look at him.
Say what?
I've got a giant light pointed right at my face. I'm in no way disguising my super high eyes. No way.
of course not. No. No, I haven't been doing bumps of coke in between while we're waiting while we're playing different videos. So it's I get it.
I didn't know. I didn't know.
Fair.
Mike,
fair.
you look so skinny, dude. You look great.
Oh, thank you, man.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, I decided to take like the entirety of COVID off from drinking, and then I just magically lost a bunch of weight. Also working out and eating healthy and all that kind of bullshit.
Dude, you look amazing.
Shit. That is, well, I mean, that's the theme of the night, I think, David, is quitting drinking, because again, we're going to be doing dry January. So
wait, time out. I just want to point out that I haven't quit drinking. I just stopped to lose a bunch of weight. I have a drink right now.
That's fair. That is fair. There's nothing wrong with drinking, nothing wrong with quitting drinking.
Grab this drink.
Right. We're here. We're good. Listen.
He was so respectful. He didn't have a drink in his hand. I really appreciate that, man.
We're good. Really nice. Cheers.
Oh yeah, totally.
Anyway, what are you drinking tonight, man?
I'm sipping on some Bullet bourbon.
Ooh, that feels good.
That sounds good. That sounds good.
That's
that burned in my chest is hearing it.
I love it. I've got the New Holland bourbon that they have. I don't know, have you ever tried that before? Or?
I have. Yeah, it's a little too sweet for my taste.
That's fair. It is a little bit on the sweeter side, but I think that just comes obviously from the Dragon's Milk barrels. But
yeah.
I love. So you're a bourbon guy. Is that kind of your drink of choice, or?
It is. Yeah, it's kind of exclusively what I drink.
Okay. I like it. So going into 2021, Mike, again, as we mentioned kind of in the intro, you've been doing a lot of video content, which has been fantastic. Loving all of that. But is that something you're looking to continue into 2021? What does the new year hold for you?
The new year still holds my first album recording, which is happening in February now, February 27th, which is on my 35th birthday. The location is still under wraps.
Nice.
But it will be really nice. It'll be really fun. It'll be a really good time. Up until then, right now, I'm kind of focusing on working on myself, honestly. I'm just kidding, you guys. I got some shit coming for you. It's January 1st. I've done some cool videos that I'm really excited to share with everybody over the next coming months. Then I've also got some other things I've been working on, and then just trying to spread some positivity, my daily dose of wholesome. Maybe there's I don't know. Maybe I thought about doing maybe a little kind of maybe like a show or something. I don't know. Maybe.
Is that a teaser? Is that we'll call it that?
A little DDOW, little DDOW. Huh?
I will have to tell you that daily dose of wholesome, though, I love it. I know I commented the other day on it, but I really do. I love those videos. It's just heartwarming. It feels good. It's just I love those videos. Please keep doing those. I hope they ignite a fire inside of me. So I know they do for a lot of other people.
Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that. That's like the whole point of them. Like, I really want like people to start their day off, or whatever point in the day you come across that. Maybe you're having like a bad scroll day, you know, and you're coming a bunch of whole bad stories, and all of a sudden you come across that to down, you get a little chuckle or a little tear comes out, and then you keep scrolling or you keep going through the day, and that's the whole purpose of it. And I'm really glad that people like it. So I'll keep doing it.
I love it. I love it. Keep doing it, man. You're amazing. We love you.
Oh, thanks.
Now you do, as we mentioned, have a number of different video projects that you do. Do you have one in particular that's a favorite for you? Is that the Daily Dose of Wholesome? I can't, again, cheers.
Messing up my shadow. There we go. I think honestly, the Daily Dose of Wholesome thing is something that I'm kind of building. Like, I don't know if anybody knows the way that I work, they notice how that I tend to build up to stuff. And so like that is kind of what my main focus is. And that's just what I'm putting all of my stuff on. Instead of stretching myself, that's my 2021 thing. I know that I guess I'm known for having like a really hard work ethic, and I'm always doing a bunch of things. And that is really fun and really nice, and it's worked for me. But I did find myself at the end of the year getting a little burnt out and just needing to slow down. So next year is me putting all of my awesome talents and efforts into one really, really, really good, well done project. So maybe it's that, maybe it's something else, but it's definitely going to be something that I'm proud of.
I love that, man. I love that, and you're absolutely right. I mean, that's one thing that I can say about you, Mike, is that you obviously you have an incredible work ethic. When I first started in the scene, just a few years ago, obviously you were light years ahead of me, then as you are now, but just watching what you were doing then, and then watching what you're doing now, and everything in between. I've never seen you not put out a quality product, So I'm really excited to see what you have going forward in the new year, and the comedy album as well. So how long has that been in the works? I mean, I know that's something you've been.
The album, I mean, my whole life. No, the album is, it's the goal was to do it by the end of this year. My actual goal of my life was to have a Netflix special by 35. I'm going to give myself a gap year, which I think everybody should do. I think everybody
2020 is a gap year. Yeah.
Whatever goal you had for 2020 will just, it goes over to 2021 now. So that I say it to be. And so I'm just really excited it's been a long time. It's been 2 years I've been working on this. And it's a collection of my entire work that I've done up until this point in my career, streamlined to what I think is a really well thought out story of comedy. And that sounds so good.
No, it sounds great, dude. You worked so hard to get there, obviously.
Thanks. I knew years ago people were asking me to do an album, and I knew that I wasn't, not that I wasn't ready, but I knew that I didn't know how I wanted to do it yet. And I didn't want to just be the person to rush to put an album out. I wanted to make sure it was an album. I wanted to make sure it was something that was thought out. And I was inspired by like Dave Chappelle, Kendrick Lamar, Kanye West, Taylor Swift. Like I was inspired by a lot of things. And it's true. And I put a lot of thought into it. And hopefully it reflects it in that. I should definitely do more interviews.
We're just prepping you for Good Morning America. That's all we're doing right now. We're prepping you for that.
we're really on that same level, really,
in
terms
of
of
I feel the love.
In terms of class and sophistication and
class.
Right.
Look at that lamp. I mean, fucking Matt Lauer.
Hey, listen, I am not Matt Lauer. I only jerk off when nobody's watching most of the time.
My TV's not even on. Look at that.
Right, exactly.
Look at that.
Now, Mike, we only got probably a couple minutes left here. So before you get out of here, do you want to tell people where they can find your content, and where to find you for future projects as well?
Absolutely.
Yeah. All my social media, everything is all Ice Cold Comedian. So whatever platform you're on, type in that, and it'll take you right to me. And I've got a Patreon that's gonna start pumping out stuff starting this month, January. Well, next month, January. And that is just patreon.com/Mike Logan. And then there's 2 tiers from that. And the descriptions are in the tiers. And starting in January, I'm going to be all over there because we can't be in your face anymore. So might as well be in your place, right?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Hey, pay
I
for
love
it,
it.
man.
I
Get the
love
good
it.
content.
Yeah.
You throw
Mike-
a few bucks his way and you get all this amazing comedy content. It's worth it. For sure.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for joining us, Mike. He would initially, and just so everybody knows, and I'll make this quick. Mike had initially floated the idea with me of coming over to my place and doing it live from my area here, which, you know, I got to be honest, you know, having Mike Logan in my bedroom, a dream of mine. But so I'm sorry it wasn't able to work out. But seriously, best of luck to you in the new year, Mike. I love everything you've done so far, and look forward to seeing what you have going forward.
We love you, Mike.
Thanks for having me.
Hey, thanks
Awesome.
for being on, man. We appreciate you.
Absolutely. We'll
Thanks.
make sure
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
And again, for those of you watching, we will make sure that we update the links at the end of the broadcast. And David, we have one more guest here coming up. This person also actually started out, so they've got a video that they wanted us to play.
Yeah. So is this the time where I take myself off camera then?
Yes. So this
I got a little confused.
This person has is like us, a drinker, and also does a lot of videos about history. I'm not going to say she's ripped off drunk history, but
nobody can rip that off because it doesn't exist anymore.
Right, exactly.
So she's reinventing. It's reinventing.
so we're gonna play her clip, and then we're gonna and I'm gonna get it right this time. And while that's happening, I'm gonna go do another bump of coke, and then we're gonna bring her in for an interview.
We're supposed to go off camera on this one, right?
Right, exactly. So this is a history. This is again a portion of the clip, and we'll give you a link here to where you can find the full video.
She's incredible.
But is the history of New Year's Eve with drunk history with Kate, intoxicated Kate Carmody.
You guys ready to talk about New York City? The city that never sleeps. The city that created the ball drop that we know to this day, that we all get excited about watching, right? Yep, everybody knows it. The first New Year's Eve ball to drop in Times Square was in 1907. This ball was made, was 700 pounds, and it was made of iron and wood, and it just dropped out of the sky. That was it. It was just iron and wood, and it fell from the sky down the building, and everybody went, woo, Happy New Year, 1908 is gonna be terrific because women will still not be able to vote. I just imagine like that's what they would say in 1908. Now, the ball went through different transformations over time, obviously, to what we have now. The next following year, there was a inventor. His name was Adolf Anks, and he went to the electrician named Walter Palmer, and they developed the next New Year's Eve ball for New York City. It was also iron and wood, still 700 pounds, but this time they added 25 light bulbs to it so that it had a little pizzazz going down the building, because in earlier times, before New York City like made it a thing, they would set off fireworks, but because of the wood and iron ball, it would set on fire, and so it was just a fireball cascading from the sky, and then people would get like burned because like there were ashes falling on them. I found that so funny. So these guys were like, hey, let's do it with a light bulb instead. It went through like different various changes. Obviously, we got better with technology. So eventually then it was like LED lights, and it was, Waterford crystal. They're like, let's get some crystal. We put a light bulb on that. Like, we put a little LED light on a crystal. It makes it even crazier. It makes it look like the whole ball is covered in Waterford crystal. Like, for instance, like this coming year, 2021, they already got it. The ball that they have costed over $1 million. I just need my $600. Anyway, it costed $1 million for them to make this fucking ball this year. It's covered 2,688 Waterford crystals are on this. The ball is 12 feet in diameter. And if you thought 700 pounds was a lot, because I did, I was like, no way. That's so big. The ball for 2021 is 11,875 pounds. 12 feet in diameter, and it's going to drop from the sky. With Waterford crystals and lights. According to Times Square NYC.org, the 2021 ball, they name all of the balls. Like, apparently they name each ball for each year to, like, you know, like the Mesopotamians would, like, promise their gods. Like, New York City is like, we promise you, all right? We promise you that we're going to do this. So they name it something. So this year, New York City is named their ball Gift of Happiness. And as it falls from the sky, it's going to appear as a sunny day. And it's going to bring warm smiles. It's just going to represent the sun falling down. And it's supposed to bring happiness and light for 2021. I need a job more than I need a sunny day ball. Sorry, I'm just losing my goddamn marbles over that. Oh, I looked up because I was like, wait, they name all the balls. Last year, for 2019 to 2020, they had a big rainbow ball that dropped from the sky, and they named it Love is Love. There was so much hate this year, y'all. There was so much hate. So this happiness is a gift. Is what gift of happiness for this ball. Get ready for a year of sadness, I feel. They've done a ball drop since 1907, till now. The only years that they did not do a ball drop, were in 1942 and 1943 for World War II, because they needed everything to make bullets, I guess. Even Waterford crystal, I don't know. But I even looked, I was like, yeah, there was a New Year's Eve celebration in New York. People are like fucking losing their shit during the Spanish flu in 1918. So, yep, we're still going to be in a quarantine, I bet. Dick Clark's New Year's Eve rockin', Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve. That's the live music. That's where it comes from. The lead up to New Year's Eve. I've asked other people, but the research shows that the first broadcast live on TV, first time ever on TV for New Year's Eve and the ball dropping and music playing, was in 1971. Which is kind of mind-blowing because I thought that had been happening for the whole time. Like, I thought maybe 50s. Dick Clark, he hosted American Bandstand. So I guess I thought, 50s, he would have done it. American Bandstand, he was the first person to say, hey, let's broadcast this shit. Let's fucking make some money on this shit. Good for you, Dick. Good for you, Dick. You knew what to do. You didn't dick around with your money. You're very New York for that. And we appreciate you and we love you. And yeah, he brought New Year's Eve to everyone. Because up until then, if you wanted to see the ball drop in New York, you had to be in New York. You had to be there if you knew what it was good for you. But if you couldn't make it, like this was the first time that it ever happened. And then fucking Ryan Seacrest took over in 2006. And it hasn't been the fucking same. Weak performances. I don't know who's performing. But I guess I'll find out. Happy New Year's, everybody. Can't be worse than last year. Right?
She makes a valid point, ladies and gentlemen. She makes a valid point.
She does, but I don't know if she's accurate. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Kate Carmody. My God, yes. Hi, you're sideways a little bit. Hello. And connecting to audio. That's all right. We're good. Happy New Year's,
Happy New
Kate.
Year's, Kate.
Hey!
How's your...
Hey, can you turn your camera around?
So it's got to go the other way?
You're sideways.
Maybe a different way.
I guess.
You have to have it standing straight.
There it is.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. There we go.
Yeah, I might have to have my
Wow.
producer. I might have to have my producer hold it.
Can your producer hold it for me as well?
Producer. Yeah. Yep, she can. She
Jesus
will.
Christ.
I'm gonna try not to be shaky though.
Happy New Year!
God.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year to everybody. Kate, how? I know you and I were chatting earlier. How's your New Year's going so far?
It's been going great actually. I have a lot of shit to talk about New York City though.
Hey,
awesome.
Easy on New York City.
I
Easy.
want to
You're
be.
an upstater, David.
Don, you can't call me out on that.
I fucking love New York City. However, this whole night, so like what my family does, my father is from Ireland. So 6 hours ago at 6 p.m., it was their New Year's. So we were watching New Year's Eve in London on the BBC. And the BBC did a phenomenal. I was like, oh my God, New York cannot fucking top this. There's no fucking way. There's no way. London had, Big Ben, first of all, and it like did the bing, like on the nose. And then they had fireworks, but they also, in their performance, thanked all of the health workers that worked during COVID. They thanked all of the frontline people, all the essential workers, and fireworks for that. They had so many fireworks. And then they had a whole like tribute for Black Lives Matter. And I was like, absolutely. They just played every top song from 2020, basically, while these fireworks were going off. Colors, Rainbow Bridge, rainbow fireworks were going off.
Shit.
And this whole thing was like 15 minutes long. I'm watching all these fireworks going.
It's amazing.
It was beautiful. And then at the end, they had fucking David Attenborough, my fucking hero, narrating about how we need to save the planet. I was like blown away. I was like, this is beautiful. New York City. And then for you guys, just so you know, I went back and I looked at old New York City New Year's Eves, and all of them were just the ball dropping and then like Mariah Carey, or they'd be like, and now Diana Ross.
Hey,
then,
don't talk. Do not talk shit about Diana Ross. Okay.
I won't, but I'm saying like other millennials like were probably like, who the fuck is
fair.
this?
Hey, Kate.
Also,
Hey, Kate. Hey, Kate. Is your dad from Ireland?
yes.
Yeah, so New York never invited Ireland. You're welcome.
No, they didn't.
That's fair.
Yeah, thanks, England.
Oh,
Fuckers.
dude, earlier I was like talking about it. I was like, oh, I bet. that London had so many fireworks because they didn't do the 4th this year. And my mom just goes, they've never done the 4th. They lost.
I love your mom. I love your
Supposed to be
mom.
the history person.
I laughed so hard because I forgot for a second.
I'm just finally glad we got a spy in the royal family. That's all
For real. Yeah.
I'm
Oh
happy.
yeah. John was asking me for like my best like British accent. So I was like,
Yeah.
I watched a lot of The Crown this year. Like, you know, I was cracking up because I was like watching it, and the British, like, I feel like when I do it like a British accent, I want to like do a daddy Cockney accent in it, beautiful, like that, like awful. But like in The Crown, they're all like nasally, and it's just not proper. Like that's how they speak.
Well, there's different dialects for different parts of England, right?
I guess just like in America, you know, like there's different dialects for everywhere, and I never think about it like that. And I'm like, oh yeah, that makes sense actually.
For sure. John, what were you gonna say?
Well, I was just gonna say, I mean, you're absolutely right. Now, Kate and I hate to cut you off so quickly, but we are getting to that point where we need to move on to the next
it's New Year's
segment.
We got 10 minutes left.
Yeah, 10 minutes left. So before we first of all, again, the video was absolutely fucking hysterical. I've watched it 20 times already.
We love you, Kate. You're amazing.
I love you guys. Thank you so much for having me.
It got funnier the more I drank, but it was no, it was very funny.
It did, because my New York accent was shit, and I really I heard it again, and I was like, wow, that was awful.
No, I mean, honestly, your New York accent was just as good as Matt Damon's Boston accent, so it washes out. It's fine.
Fair.
Hey, I'm working. I'm walking here.
I got a number. How do you like them apples? That doesn't hold up. It doesn't hold up, Matt. Sorry.
No, David's drunk, so he's not paying time. That's okay. But Kate,
mute myself.
Again, we love having you on. We do. Before we get out of here, and I know you're gonna post the full video as well for people who want to watch it. Where can they find that? Where can they find all of your other content and find you on social media?
Yeah, so the whole video, it'll be like a longer video of the history of New Year's Eve. It's gonna be on my YouTube page. That's Kate Comedy, and that's KAIT Comedy. And that will be in the section of Intoxicated. You can also go to my YouTube, subscribe. I have my stand-up videos there. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram also as Kate Carmody. So you can find me there.
Excellent. I love it. Thank you again, Kate, so much for joining us tonight.
Thank you, guys.
Drink the fuck up. We're almost through this thing.
Let's forget 2020.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We love you. Love having you on. And Kate is going to be a guest, a future guest on the show here.
Coming up soon.
Can't wait. I'm super excited, guys.
We'll have her on for a full hour to talk intoxication. So
I can do that. I can do that easy.
Easier than John and I can. Yeah, for sure.
Enjoy your new year, Kate.
Happy New Year, guys.
Happy New Year, Kate.
Cheers.
Woo.
Now, David, our final guest for the evening.
I think they may have made it.
Fantastic. Well, we've had on a number of different people, David, who have helped us get through the year in terms of entertainment. People who have made comedic content, heartwarming content. People who have put out music and other forms of art as well. But the people who really got us through this year are the people that I think are closest to us. So we're gonna bring them on now. I know you have your girls with us. I've got Demi in the producer's booth, as it were. So we'll give her a chance to log on, because I don't want her on camera with me. I prefer to have her, just off in her own world. But
because she will take over our entire podcast, which is good.
More
because she's gorgeous. She should be.
The two of us combined. So she's joining us now. I don't know if your girls are here.
I can bring him out. But let's bring in Demi first.
All right,
ladies.
My
dear,
dear,
bring
how
on
are
the
you?
good-looking piece of it. Yes.
It's been a year, huh?
Yeah, I was a little upset. You wanted to like keep me in the background. Like, yeah, just keep her silent. She's gonna say too much. What she's gonna tell people about my personality? Oh, that you're a loving, caring guy. Everyone knows you're not, John.
Oh, that's fair.
My favorite part too is like it threw me under the bus, tried to make me look like a bad person in front of Jer.
What? No.
You said I told
no.
you to quit bobbing your head because you don't have rhythm.
Which I don't. That was not a smack at you. That was just
I didn't call you an idiot. I called you a moron. Those are
That's
two
fair.
different things.
Your wit.
Oh, I didn't realize she was on there. Oh my gosh, I thought she was muted. How did I become the evil one?
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, dear. How are you?
Good.
Do I
Good.
have to put money in the swear jar now?
Ask him.
No.
He says no, but I feel like I should. So I'll make sure to put some in when I come down. I promise. Yeah. Thank you.
Well, I mean, moron's
He
not
got
really
it
a swear
He
though.
got it covered.
A swear would be like, okay, I just saw that look. Okay, I won't go there.
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
No, are you having a good New Year's, dear?
Yes.
Yeah. Excellent, excellent. What are you how late are you gonna stay up?
Maybe later than 12.
Maybe later than 12?
Yes.
No.
Yeah. Yes.
What do you think that?
No.
You get to midnight.
Did your dad get you some sparkling grape juice or some sparkling apple cider?
We were so we were at my mom's like long hours ago. I don't know how much hours. And yesterday we had grape juice in the fridge and we were supposed to bring it, so we forgot it.
Hey, why don't you go get Addie so she can be on too?
Okay.
Okay, I love you. Addie! Okay, we're bringing Addie on.
Excellent.
John, are you trying to share your screen?
I am. Can everybody
Yeah,
see
John
this?
is seeing it's
Oh, he put the
11:55
countdown
and
up, okay.
50 seconds. I don't want to make sure. All right, so Addie's coming on right now. So here we go, you guys. Addie for the win.
Addie for the win.
Hi guys,
Hi, Addie.
Hi, Addie. How are you?
I'm doing good.
You good? Good. How late are you staying up tonight?
To 12 o'clock.
And that's it.
That's it.
I heard Emmy say and later.
Yep.
That's
Addie,
it.
what's your favorite part about the new year?
My favorite part about the new year has to be like we could get over COVID.
Find the new normal again. I think we're all ready
Yep.
to get back to that. Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
I would agree.
2021 is going to be the year. I can feel it in my bones.
Yep, me too.
Demi, if you would like to join me on the
What?
screen as well, you're
What?
more than welcome to.
What?
Okay.
What? Sorry.
No, you're fine. Demi, if you wanna come and join me out here, and the reason number one, I wanna obviously give you a midnight kiss because of course why would I not? But also you have my my champagne. So
yeah, I have his.
I need you for
that's
that.
what he needs. He doesn't actually want to see me. He just needs a waitress. So
right. I mean,
sure, I will be.
that's fair.
I will be happy to join you in the other room. I will leave my sanctuary and come find you. I'll be there in a minute.
What we are here, David, is really just trying to provide a role model for your young children.
No,
you're not.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Congrats on the engagement.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much. We're all very surprised that she hasn't left me yet, because she really should. But that's okay. No, she's a wonderful woman, and we're very glad to have her. I'm very glad to have her. But so now you're going into what grade now? As we're heading into
I'm in 5th grade. I'm gonna be
grade.
going into middle school next year.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! You're getting older. I'm sure you're starting to scare Dad a little bit.
Yeah, definitely, because I'm almost his height.
That's fair. That's fair.
All right, hey, it's almost New
Well,
Year's. Can I have that headset
Yep.
back? All right.
Excellent.
Hey,
So
it's not even almost New Year's.
nope, I can't hear you, David. I can't hear you, David.
We have
There we
what?
are. All right.
A minute left.
We got a minute and 57 seconds.
All right, come here, girls.
Or a little. I'm sorry, a minute and 7 seconds.
Yeah, here we go. I cannot believe we all made it to New Year's today.
We
Look at
did.
this.
We made it. Hold on
Oh
a
my
second.
gosh.
Hold on a second. We got
Squish, squish. You guys are going. Did you guys already brush your teeth? Yeah. Oh, good deal. Good deal. Hey, John.
Yep.
I am sending you a kiss via the internet. The internet.
Oh, the internet. I can't wait for it to be in person, my friend. I love you. We're almost
Love you
there.
guys.
We got about 30 seconds left. We're
30
about,
seconds left.
25 seconds left. We're almost there.
Yeah.
We're almost done.
Listen. Yeah, listen to our listen to
15,
our podcast.
14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9,
9,
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Midnight, baby. We did it. Happy New Year to everyone. We love you. My midnight kiss.
All right. I have kids that are squished. You're sucking face. It's all good. We love you.
All right. Well, David, thank you again for joining me. Thank you all, everyone who has joined. This has been an absolute pleasure having you on. David, I think this is it for us. This has been
This is it.
This has been an interesting night, but very fun nonetheless. Thank you again so much for joining us, all of you who have. This has been Good versus Evil, a comic discussion of the end times in the new year.
As always, I'm the good side of things, David Steves.
And I am the evil side, John Batch. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Good night, everybody.
This is Good versus Evil.